As private lounge members, today I have the honor of showing you the most G-Class ever, the Mercedes-AMG G63 4x4 ². The name says it all, it can't get more G than this. Never before we have seen such a strong union. This car is where G-Class off-road DNA meets the power of AMG performance. And this car doesn't do any compromises. But before we go into the details, let's have a quick look back into the history of our G-Class special models. Because this car is a family member of a very But ladies and gentlemen, now we are pushing the boundaries again. This car is really one of a kind. We combined the Mercedes-AMG V8 engine with 585 horsepower with our G-Class permanent all-wheel drive powertrain. But that's only the basics. What is really special about this car is the combination of the single suspension in the front and the portal axles that make this car appearing that huge and that extraordinary. And at the same time, it leads to perfect off-road capabilities and to a on-road performance like we have seen it in the past only of the Mercedes-AMG G63 standard models. By doing this, we increased the ground clearance of the car up to 351 mm, which makes it really performant in every off-road terrain. And of course, this car also makes it possible to climb hills as steep as 45 degrees. And in the next moment, you can drive through water with a wading depth of around 910 mm. You don't believe me? I would say let's see the car in action. Okay, we have seen the car in action, now let's have a closer look at the design highlights. As you have seen, our stunt car comes in hyacinth red magno, a really beautiful color. But this guy here comes in a very special paint finish too. It's our green hell magno, a name paying tribute to the infamous Nürburgring Nordschleife. In total you can choose from 40 different colors, which make this car the most customizable G-Class special model ever. And by the way, if you watch closely, you might have seen that our hyacinth red magno car had a professional roof rack on top and a ladder on the back of the car, which give him a more off-road appearance and make it possible to enjoy great off-road experiences. This color is an eye-catcher, but what really gets me personally are these carbon elements all around the car. Starting with our wheel arch extensions in carbon, and the spoiler is carbon made too. And of course, we integrated a carbon optic also in our typical G-Class protective stripes all around the car. And you know which iconic design element is carbon made too? It's the cover of our professional spare wheel holder with the typical 4x4 ² lettering and a full-size 22-inch spare wheel. Hey, and you know what? I really love that sound. Okay, we talked a lot about the exterior. Now let's enter the interior of our special model. And coming from the exterior, we also integrated carbon matte trim parts in the whole interior of the car. In the doors, in the middle console and around the cockpit. This gives the car a very exclusive touch and of course makes it really unique. Your 4x4 ² always welcomes you with a very special startup screen exclusively developed for this car. Furthermore, we extended the ambient light and integrated LED lights also in our air vents. The tech highlight of the interior is this part up here. It's our new digital interior mirror, which gives you a perfect view on the back of the car, even though you're sitting much higher than in a regular Jeep. Like every G-Class, also this special model comes with our grab handle on the passenger side. In this case, especially with an engraving for the G63 4x4². And this AMG performance steering wheel in microfiber dynamica gives you the perfect feeling for your car. And as you can see, I'm sitting on really comfortable seats. This car is always equipped with our highest standard of Nappa leather. You always get the superior line interior with special diamond stitching. And this comes directly from our G manufacturer program, which allows you as customer to define every single detail in the car. It's really comfortable to sit in this car, but please always keep in mind when you want to step out, it's a really long way down. Ladies and gentlemen, to sum it up, this car is really uncompromising, it's extravagant, and it's only available for a limited time. So it's really the last of its kind and the perfect item for all G-Class enthusiasts and collectors. If you want to see more footage of this beauty and all technical data in one place, just stick around. I wish you a wonderful day and goodbye.
Hey, hey. Pretty baby, pretty baby.